Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. Um, Today I want to talk about don't skip the process of falling without failing. Oftentimes we think that if life knocks us down, it's an automatic knockout. And I just wanted to come to tell you that there are going to be lots of knockdowns, but it does not have to be a knockout. Right now I'm going through a knockdown season. Every time I get up, the enemy throws another blow. I've had death after death after death after death in my life. People who are connected to me losing people, me losing people who are connected to me personally. And every time I think I'm about to get my breath and recover from the last death, another one happens. And I find myself on the mat of life trying to pull myself up by the reins, holding on to the ropes and pulling myself up over and over and over again. I came to tell someone today that it's okay to fall, but it doesn't mean that you have to fail. The difference between falling and failing is one letter, the I. Falling has two L's. Failing has one I that replaces an L. I'm not going to take an L in life because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. That's the difference between me falling and me failing. I'm a huge boxing fan. In 1971, there was a fight that they called the fight of the century. It was between Muhammad Ali and George Frazier. They both came into the fight. Frazier was undefeated. Muhammad Ali was undefeated. Now, everybody who knows me knows that I'm a Muhammad Ali fanatic. That's where the term fan comes from. I'm a fanatic about Muhammad Ali and his legacy. And so, imagine that fight in the 15th round. Joe Frazier, both of them were worn out and exhausted. But Joe Frazier caught Muhammad Ali with a left hook. And it landed him on the canvas. And though he wasn't knocked out, he was knocked down at a crucial time. And so, by unanimous decision, Frazier won that fight. Muhammad Ali could have said, oh well, he won. This is the fight of the century. He won. And just gone on about his business and fought a whole lot of other people. But you can't be the best if you don't beat the best. So what he did was he decided that in 1974 he would come back and fight again. He won the second fight against Frazier because he didn't stay on the mat. He came back out swinging. He decided that he would get up. But you know what? It wasn't enough that it was a tie, because if you knew Muhammad Ali loved to win. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Now you see me and now you don't. You think you will, but no, you won't. That's Muhammad Ali. He loved to win. And so he wasn't content with he won one, I won one. In 1975, they scheduled a fight called the Thriller in Manila. I remember sitting with my dad watching this fight at home. Oh my goodness, the build-up for it was just crazy. And it was insane that Muhammad Ali won the third fight in the 14th round. Both of them were fighters who refused to stay on the mat. One won, the other one won too. The reason that I want you to go through the process of falling without failing is because if you stay on the mat, the opportunity for the comeback and the win of life evades and escapes you. But if you simply crawl over to the ropes of life and pull yourself back up to stay in the fight, to get a second breath, to get some water, to get whatever you need, don't stay on the mat, because falling and failing are not the same thing. We all fall, but we don't all have to fail simply because we fail. Fellfail. I want to encourage you today that if you are going through a season of life knocking you down over and over and over again, I want to encourage you, go through the process. Crawl if you have to. Ask for help. That's part of the process of falling without failing. Ask for help. Go to someone who's been there, done that, and got some t-shirts and get some advice from people. Don't be so proud that you risk failure simply because you won't ask for help. And so you turn a fall into a failure. Today I want to tell you that falling and failing are not the same thing. You can fall and still win. Every single day I make the choice. I don't care how many times life knocks me down. If it knocks me down 100 times, anybody who knows you will tell you what makes me a winner is I'm going to get up 101. It's in my spiritual DNA because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, but it's also in my personal DNA. I come from two legacies that never quit. I'm the Amazing T Street. I just came to tell you, go through the process of falling, but whatever you do, don't go through the process of failing because they're not the same thing. Have an amazing day. I hope that your day is full of blessings because guess what? Victory is a part of your spiritual DNA. Have an amazing day. Get back up, y'all.